Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, I want to talking two topics about the computer. But before I talking about the two things about the computer, let me introduce myself. So, my name is Azam Yudananto, and let's get into it. The first topic is inside the computer. The computers are made up different components, all doing an individual job or function. So, think about it as an office where we've got the personal department, accounts, sales, buying, and the others. They all have their own part to play within the business. They are separate but working together. It is same as inside the computer. There are five main components: the motherboard, the central processing unit, random access memory, storage, and power supply. Without the five parts, you simply don't have a computer. And now, let's talking about the motherboard. The motherboard, sometimes referred to as the mainboard or simply MOBO, is a large print circuit board. Its job is to connect all devices on your computer to each other. Everything inside and outside of the computer or the PC connects to the motherboard and through the motherboard to every other component. The next part is central processing unit. The central processing unit, or sometimes we call it CPU or just processor, is the brain of the machine. Virtually everything you do on your computer runs through the CPU. All the other parts of a computer communicate through the CPU. You can think of it as being rather like the human body, where everything is connected to the brain through the central nervous system. The next part is random access memory. Random access memory, often called RAM or just simply memory, is the space in which in the CPU works. Now, RAM is often confused with storage. It's that word at the end, memory. RAM or memory has got nothing at all to do with how many pictures or songs you can save into the computer. In computers, when we use the term memory, we are talking about RAM. The next part is computer storage. Okay, now we are getting to the components that we use to save all our files into. Inside a computer, all your documents, pictures, music, all the others, are saved into a device called a hard drive. The type is called solid state drives or SSD. SSDs come in a variety of formats, but they all have one thing in common. It's speed. SSDs can store and retrieve your data or files faster but are more expensive. The next part is the power supply unit or PSU. It's the final part of the puzzle. Its function is, as its name suggests, to supply the computer with enough electrical power to operate. Modern power supplies unit also offer protection security from your computer, like overvoltage, overpower, undervoltage, short circuit, and thermal protection. Okay, that is the first topic that we talk about the computer. So, the second topic is about malicious program. Malicious program, or we often call it malware, is a software that gets into the system without user consent with an intentional to steal private and confidential data and the user that includes bank details, and password. They also generate annoying pop-up ads and makes change in system settings. And they get into the system through various means. And there is so many types of malwares. And we will talk about the types of malwares. And the first type is the virus. Computer virus refers to a program which damages computer systems and or destroys or erases data files. A computer virus is a malicious program that self-replicates by copying itself to another program. And the second types of malwares is a worm. A worm is a destructive program that fills a computer system with self-replicating information, crashing the system so that its operation are slowed down or stopped. And the third types of malwares is a logical bomb. A logical bomb is a destructive program that performs an activity when a certain action has occurred. These are hidden in program code, executes only when a specific condition is met. And the fourth types of malwares is a Trojan or backdoor. Trojan horse is a destructive program. It usually pretends as computer games or application software. If executed, the computer system will be damaged. Trojan horse usually comes with monitoring tools and key loggers. They are active only when specific events are alive. The fifth types of malwares is script virus. We commonly found script virus are written using the Visual Basic Scripting Edition or VBS and the JavaScript program language. The six types of malwares. The six types of malwares is spyware and adware. Normally gets installed along with free software downloads. Spies on the end user, attempt to redirect the user to specific sites. The main text of the spyware or adware is a behavioral surveillance and advertising with pop-up ads slow down the system. The seventh types is rootkit. The rootkit is a collection of tools that allows an attacker to take control of a system. And the last types is advanced persistence threat. It created by well-funded organized groups, nation-state actors, and the others. Desire to compromise government and commercial entities. It used for reconnaissance and information gathering system. And there is two topic about the computer. And it's all from me. Thank you.